Thursday, we introduced you to some parents and educators who told us they were upset with books supportive of LGBTQ people turning up in Fresno Unified School District school libraries. We also told you that this very issue is now heating up in some areas nationwide.
Tonight, in part 2 of our Crisis in the Classroom special report, we have some answers from the school district to the concerns those parents raised and the parents' responses to them.
So what it really comes down to is a lot of the parents, we don't want this given to our kids.
This, Jonathan Guevara and the other parents he's referring to are talking about are books. These books, distributed to every elementary school in the Fresno Unified School District, and now made available to every student of any age. Books Guevara says he found set apart in a special section of the Pyle Elementary School library.
Okay, not only is it decorated, like it's probably like this wide, and it's from here to the ground. There's a superhero boy section right underneath, which is kind of odd because the boys look at Batman, Superman, and they look right up, and there's like guys pretending to be a girl.
Books donated by Gender Nation, a nonprofit whose mission, one article indicates, is to empower and validate kids through access to inclusive stories that reflect the full spectrum of sexuality and gender identity. But it's a mission many parents and educators say they are not ready to embrace.
Our kids are not trying to find the spectrum. We're already teaching our kids at home, you're a boy because you're a boy, and you're a girl because you're a girl. I don't need to send my kids to school and have another teacher say, hey, find your spot in the spectrum.
My concern is that not only just in the library, but the discussion of gender can show up at any time, in any class, and in any grade.
So this is a belief in gender theory. This is a controversial theory that even LGB people don't believe in and speak out against. So this is a promotion.
It's a very small percentage of people that we're trying to cater to and then shove down the throats of everyone else.
What's more, the parents say, no one seems to be willing to hear them about it.
But we said, we're going to email the superintendent, Bob Nelson. So we all email him. Nobody gets any responses. Nobody texts me. Everyone's asking me, getting a response, no response.
So Fox 26 News took their concerns and questions to Carlos Castillo, instructional superintendent over curriculum, instruction, and professional learning for the Fresno Unified School District. And we asked him, why would the LGBTQ section of a school's library be decorated and set apart from all others?
So in October was LGBTQ plus month and History Month. And so that is probably why he saw it in October.
What about age appropriateness of the books? Do they check for that?
We have, for the most part, most of our teams do look at them. We haven't looked at these two books in particular that, as I was looking at, but we'll definitely look into them and to see. For the most part, going back to your question, we do check for age appropriateness.
And the parents' complaint that they are not being heard about the content of these books in classes.
Well, we definitely want to make sure our parents can voice their concerns to administrators or to central office. We definitely want to make sure we're clear on that so that way they can voice their concerns. But at the same time, we also look at policy, we look at practice, and we look at ed code as well to make sure that we are committing to what the state's asking us to do as well.
Spelled out very clearly, says Castillo, in the California Fair Education Act, signed into law in 2011 and put into effect January 1st, 2012.
It even talks about gender identity, gender spectrum, like the different gender orientation. And it does give mandates to make sure that we are doing these things in the grade levels.
But the parents say they are not willing to let those mandates take away their right and responsibility to raise their kids in accordance with their faith, their beliefs, and their best judgment, not the state's or anyone else's.
In my perspective, children are the greatest blessings that we're ever given by God, right? And it's our duty and responsibility to not only preserve their innocence, but allow them to be what God created. And if later down the road when they're adults, they choose to go transition into something else, that's their choice. But with regard to the schools, it is their job to teach them to read, to write, to know history. It is not their job, nor is it their place to secretly, without transparency, indoctrinate our kids, whether it be for LGBTQ or some other political agenda.
Because, says Jonathan Guevara Sr., That's what it's all about, not hate or intolerance for all things LGBTQ.
All of us have family members that are probably involved with that, and I have some too. But we don't hate them, we love them. We love them.
But parents standing up for their right to be parents.
And being a parent, it is my duty to guard the heart of my children. And guarding the heart of my children is to understand and figure out what is being taught to my children.
The bottom line is this: we as parents, we want to have control of our kids, what's being taught to our kids.
Now, to be upfront, we have not been able to confirm some of the photos shown by parents in this report that you saw as part of FUSD's official approved curriculum. Mr. Castillo also said Bibles are also available to students in the school libraries, along with other books on faith. And he says he knows of no instances of students being dress coded for wearing a crucifix or faith-themed shirt, as some parents had alleged.
He said the district does allow themed shirts, including LGBTQ-themed shirts, as long as it is for self-identity purposes and not condemning or dismissive of others. Meanwhile, the parents we spoke to say not all teachers support the new values espoused by the district, but that some fear peer pressure and retaliation if they speak out.